In Uganda today, children of this kind are so many in remote areas, almost abandoned by parents due to many reasons like lack of resources and funds to reach and pay for health services in these facilities. Some parents feel like they culturally have bad luck or they are bewitched. Others do not know what to do next on realizing their children's handicapcy, and this is exactly what is happening to Naba Chibisala, Swabul Namala's mother. I'm Naba Chibisala, a mother of Swabul Namala. I gave birth normally to this boy through cultural maternity care assistance, and now he is 9 years old. He was later immunized and his behaviors gradually changed. He could not sit or even walk, even at the age of doing that in the children. I cannot feed him approximately. We can't access professional medical and personnels in responsible hospitals. I cannot avail him with a wheelchair, all due to lack of funds. And in 50 kilometers from the capital is Kaziwe Muzaffar, who was born disabled. When parents realized this, they took their child to Mulago National Referral Hospital, and their results was the child was okay and had no problem with his feet bone. Here parents were advised to be patient, that the child will get to normal given time. But the situation is getting worse every single day, and even at the mobility stage of children. My son Muzaffar Kaziwe was born disabled, and his feet right from here look so abnormal. At this stage of mobility, he started crawling but like a reptile, and he stayed to that up to death. He did not advance to another step like other children. His body went stunned due to the funny reptile mobility. He can't walk. He looks so weak and shaky. He is so stiff when we try to help him stand. We revisited Mulago National Referral Hospital for another thorough checkup, but his bones were normal. But though professional personnel found that Muzaffar can't stand nor walk, today we appeal to any well-wisher for help so that we can avail him with a wheelchair. Due to limited finance among parents of children with impairment in Uganda, they get challenges with finding necessities and education needs, medical care, nutrition, movements, neglecting the public, etc. Shamsa, ask and pray you assist her with a wheelchair. I appeal to mommy and daddy to buy me a wheelchair so that I can go to school. This child is my granddaughter and an orphan. Her birth, she was only operated out of her mother. She spent 5 days inactive and silent on oxygen. She showed active signs on the 5th day and cried. We stayed on for another 2 weeks until we were discharged from the hospital. She grew up but can't walk, though she fights to her legs. Look for a higher tires sustain her body. My appeal to you, sir or madam, is a wheelchair so that she can move conveniently. Getting pregnant in very early and young age girls as a result of seduction from men for very simple needs in girls has caused terrible. There are many cases of immature child or baby deliverance. Namubiru Huda is a school dropout in a vocational institute taking ID, one of the victims of the above. My name is Namubiru Huda, and before me is Kiyinji Shamim, and 2 years old. I gave birth to this child under cultural maternity care. Her status at 6 months, she could not sit or even move. Getting him even at 1 year old. Today I have no help, even from the father, yet she needs medical attention, nutrition, feeding, and many more. I appeal to any Samaritan to help me save my child as well as need to sustain myself. I'm a retailer, but I have no capital to start business in the same line. May Allah reward you abundantly. Although many children get disabilities during birth in Uganda, we have 2 hospitals that attend to this kind of problem. And because they are at times so far away from the local community members to reach them, although some parents are ignorant, they don't care. Some believe strongly in their culture, etc. This counts to one of the strong reasons why Rimba Hazalu is the way Hasfo is today at more than 1.5 years old. I'm called Hasifa Tufeyo, and my child is Ruhimba Hazalu, a 1-year-old boy. He was born unconscious with steady inactivity. The doctors told me that he is unconscious and that he will be well and active given time. But this did not happen. This went up to 2 months with no sign of crying or talking. Several handicapped children and some not shown up here in Uganda's remote areas need immediate help, like being attended to by professional personnel, good nutrition feeding, random medical attention, education, mobility in times of wheelchair, housing, daily housewife necessities. And for more information, please visit our website www.alsalaammediagroupug.org.